On the other hand, my EU4 game, Sunni rebels, force converted me into being a Muslim Norway. That's like the best EU4 game ever. What? Muslim Norway, that's neat. Then you take religious ideas and you go like holy war on everyone else in the world, which would be very, very exciting. New England Patriots. I don't know what's going on there. I know there was something air pressure. 2 more PSI. Splugger, thank you very much for subscribing as well. So, we're going to make sure. So we're currently in a war. Again, the Serene Doge. It's not our war, is it? It is. King Otto the Wise. What the hell am I warring for? Oh! This was the war for Nice. Nice is so nice. Now we're going to have some football chat. Grandum says he didn't see this Let's Play. Really? I find that kind of... but it was... I did put up... So this was from a live stream that we did last week. And then we... the videos did get put up on YouTube. But if you didn't get a chance to catch up, what we did, we started off as the count of... that's Sungao. Where are we? Aargau. Obviously, I think I said Aarburg several million times. Aargau. The Count of Aargau, who was actually a Habsburg. Which, of course, historically, the Habsburgs basically married their way into, like, all of Europe. So, we're going to try to reproduce some of that. We have, in a couple of generations, gone up and become the King of Burgundy. So, actually, not a couple of generations. Like, literally, a generation. We started off as Count Werner, who didn't get a whole lot done and died a little bit younger than we might want. And now we are his son, King Otto, and he's become the King of Burgundy in all that time. Hey, Nosglass, thank you very much from the tip from Holland. Definitely one of those places I gotta go soon. So, now the issue is, I discovered, because I'm kind of derp, that none of my holdings here are in the de jure empire of the HRE. Which means I get no real influence there. So our plans are going to be to expand northward. Now we are going to try to claim Nice anyway, but I've got my my Chancellor fabricating a claim on the County of Lorraine. Find title. Austria. The Duchy of Austria is way over here, and it's only 2? Okay, no, it's 4 for de jure. A little far away. It would be nice to grab that for ourselves at some point. Some people were making some specific requests there just because apparently that was a Habsburgian thing to do, of course. But for now, I think it makes more sense to go north. But with all that, I think we're good. I know there was a lot of setup here. Aquitaine's no longer in a civil war, and technically they are our opponent. I think they got pulled into this war. Yeah, King Philip the Fat did get pulled into this war. That being said, we're going to be okay. We're sieging the war goal now. I don't think they're willing to peace out yet. We're going to go. We're keeping on speed 1 for now. We'll see how it goes. And my voice might give out today because I am traveling to California next week. I've gone and pre-recorded a bunch of episodes yesterday. We can call in allies, which... actually might be a good idea since the Prince of Aquitaine in there. It's going to end one way or another. We don't need to call anyone in. It's going to be okay. And so I did a lot of recording yesterday, and my voice may just give up and die today. We'll see how it goes. Habsburgs in France. Never! Yeah, if I go to the Netherlands, I can guarantee you there'll be a fan meetup, assuming I'm there for more than, a day or anything like that. And again, if anyone here from California or the surrounding states is watching, there will be a fan meetup in Mountain View, California on Wednesday, the 28th. You can check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Quill18, and there's the event there. Even if you're not on Facebook, you should still be able to see the event and get the details. Oh, really? This thing again? So again, I'm being slandered. Or no, well, I'm sort of being slandered, but the king, the Kaiser thinks I have slandered him, and it's apparently cause for arrest. He might try to arrest me and then start a big war. I'm really hoping. Last time it happened, nothing happened. But we'll see. Essie says, throws out a tip for all hail the Emperor of Normandy, ruler of Navarre, Aquitaine, Burgundy, France, Brittany, Frisia, Mauritania, and Denmark. Well, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Why did I pick the opposite side of California from you, Purple Man? Because that's where Google is. So, there we go. Prince Roast Kestrel of Burgundy is now legal age, became a tough soldier. That's actually quite nice. This is my son. This is the one who's actually going to inherit the kingdom. He is a hunchback. I was gonna say, it's actually not so bad that he's hunchback, because he's actually got really good traits. He's going to be fine. These traits are not terrible. We're gonna have our hunchback king. He's gay. This game, it's been unbelievable what this game keeps throwing at me. There's no words to describe how much the game keeps trying to screw me completely. First, hunchback son, then gay hunchback son. Now, I mean, you can still get married. I mean, obviously people did that all the time, right? There is a bit of an issue in that the fertility drops a bit, because you're not quite as into the sex with your wife. The sex. But you can still have kids. That being said, I mean, there's something to be said, and we were discussing this possibility of having Roast Kestrel rule, but not necessarily have him have any kids, and then it'll just go to his brother at some point, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Hunchback being a genetic trait, we don't necessarily want to pass it on. So, Rippelosaurus Rex of Burgundy would be second in line. He has decent traits. Homeless guy just subscribed. He offered no resistance to my subscription plan. Content, temperate. I mean, he's not... See, that's plan B. And Snakeomu also subscribed. That is a Snakeomu? No idea how to parse your name, but thank you very much for subscribing. Well, I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna be playing as Roast Kestrel. And that's fine. We'll get him married to someone. I could use the finder picker tool. Ah, Adela, the Duchess of Austria, who is depressed and therefore may off herself, which would be particularly bad. A, it's a good alliance. B, there's a possibility for, you know, Austrian inheritance stuff. However, there's also a Princess of Byzantine, which could be interesting. Very powerful alliance, although Byzantium is, you know, fairly far away. Who do we marry? Also, we could do a search for a genius. Barbara's Born in the Purple. Because I think she's inbred, right? That's what Born in the Purple means in this case. Children born of a ruling Basilius in Purple Chamber of the Imperial Palace. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Isaki Des. Yeah, and we could look for someone who's lustful. That's pretty important because we need someone to offset the baby-making penalty of being gay. We could marry for someone who's got genetics as well. You know, strong over here, although she's pretty young still. We could do an actual search, right? We can search everyone. Female, not in prison, not married, obviously. And of my religious group. And so then, yeah, we could go for something like find someone who's lustful. There's going to be plenty of people who are lustful. And then ideally with a good religious trait. Can you go like space genius? Lustful genius. So, these are both lowborns. They will give me a huge prestige hit and no alliances. But we could start doing the genetic thing. The first few times we married for alliances, but here we might just marry for genetics. Born in the Purple just means they're actually part of the Emperor's family since the color... Okay, so that's not the inbred one. That's Golden Blood or something. I don't remember. There's a Nurm. I guess I'm not thinking Byzantine. It's another religion that does the inbreeding. That's right. I forgot. So let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Because there's a lot of good options. And there's some options that are more entertaining than others. So let's see. Who should Roast Kestrel marry? Question mark. Should we marry the lustful genius? Go for... Duchess of Austria. More HRE control. Or the Princess of Byzantium. Powerful ally, maybe chance. You know, there's a chance of inheritance and things, but not really. I mean, maybe. We can work these things out, but those are going to be the three options. Either we go for pure genetics, we go for sort of local marriage, or we go for just powerful marriage. Cool. What are their traits anyway? Barbara is a twin. Beautiful cleric. Trusting, kind, patient, humble, gluttonous. Okay, luckily she is not chaste or anything like that, which would be bad. And then this 12-year-old doesn't have all our stats yet. We'll see how it goes. Perhaps we could have one line of Habsburgs that are inbred homosexual hunchbacks. I was telling me this game applies all traits to genetics. No, no, only anything with a heart. Anything with this heart shape is genetic. Although, I don't think this depressed is. So, genius, strong, hunchback, those are genetic traits. Whether someone is gay or ambitious or patient or anything like that, that has nothing to do with genes. Alright, people are voting pretty strongly for the lustful genius. The Duchess of Austria is coming in second, but it's a pretty far distant second. And the Princess of Byzantium is very far. Okay, no, I'm fine with that. We will marry, doesn't really matter. We're 16. Either age is fair enough. There's not any particular advantage one way or another. This one's Catholic. We'd be Catholic. We could get the Orthodox one to convert. I'm leaning towards slightly younger. Just because it'll give us more chance to make more babies. So it looks like Helvis over here. I think that's fine. I kind of like this blue cloak look. Like, she's got better fashion sense. It looks like we're going to marry a French lady. Yeah. Purple, blue hearts are bad genetic traits. Green hearts are good genetic traits. Red hearts are health traits. Yeah, health traits. That makes sense, but the health traits aren't actually genetic. So yeah, we're going to go with this one. A little bit younger, and she's the right religion. So we are going to arrange marriage with Roast Kestrel. We're going to lose 400 prestige for marrying a lowborn. But she's got good stats. So, you know, what can we do? Marriage to go through? We're still waiting? There we go. Yay! They're going to get married. Excellent. Meanwhile, we're just waiting for these sieges to finish. Blue and green hearts are inheritable. Yeah. Good to know. Yes, we're a Crusader. We're scarred. This king's done pretty well for himself. He's only 41. Hopefully he lives a long, long time. He's got the hunter thing going on. We still have the hunter focus. I mean, now that we've got the hunter trait... we could switch away from a hunting focus if we want. But the hunting focus still gives us +1 health, which I think is quite good for us. Oh, it's speed 3 over here. Some Andy guy, thanks for subscribing. So what was I saying about living a good, long fucking time? Where was I? I was leading troops in Nice. I mean, I was trying to uncover plots at home. I had my spy master there. No, we've been assassinated there. When I try to sit up in bed, but someone's holding me down. It's the burly armsman with the trustworthy face I promoted to guard last week. Another assailant is trying to force a rag into my mouth, holding my nose to can't breathe. I don't want to die like this. This game! So, we lost a couple of counties and a duchy. But, of course, we are still the King of Burgundy. We are now King Roast Kestrel of Burgundy, the hunchback, the gay hunchback. I think we've got a lustful wife. Pick a character focus. I'm thinking... Sex appeal. I'm thinking we might take family as a focus. We can change it in 10 years, but for now, our goal is going to be to make some genius babies. It's not the end of the world if one of our brothers ends up inheriting everything. What do we want for our focus? Let me know. Certainly for our ambition should be to have a son. I mean, unless we don't want to have any kids at all. But no, we're going to make kids. So, you know what? We're going to grab family as the ambition. Increase that fertility. We also get increased fertility with seduction. But this will be good enough. Who the hell killed us? Press some claims and some things. How do I get, like, my... the direct vassal view, which I don't find very helpful necessarily. Or duchies and kingdoms and whatever. I don't know. Diplomatic relations. These guys hate me. These guys hate me. Everyone else is still sort of impartial. Alright, well, we have a new heir. If we die, we'll play as the prince. We have a bunch of open council positions. This mayor doesn't like me particularly much, but he is the best person in the group. So we'll get him going. Oh, he's leading troops right now. You guys don't lead armies. I will get you to work on fabricating claims on Lorraine, please, and thank you. I will get you to research technology in our capital. That'll be fine. Well, we're still hopefully going to win the war soon. Genius, Hunchback, HRE Duke with the gay dad. Great sitcom concept. Took a good look at myself and thought about my weaknesses and strengths. After a few hours of soul searching, I realized I have nothing to be ashamed of. 40% chance of becoming proud. Which gives me bonus prestige or nothing. Well, no, we'll try to become proud. I don't think it hit. No, it didn't. And we can't run any events right now because we are at war. Duke Artau of Dauphiné seeks to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Burgundy. This duke usurped the Duchy of Savoy from my brother. Seriously? Can I imprison this guy? Is that allowed? If we fail, he might declare war, flee to another court, since he has acted dishonorably. Okay, we're going to wait until we're out of this other war. But then we're going to imprison that fucker. Now, we can't revoke his title, though, because we don't have the right, oh, we don't have the right law level. But I can go ahead and start bumping this up. We're still on low, which sucks. I think we tried to pass low crown authority, or limited crown authority last time, but I don't think it ever got around to it. We've got to make sure our vassals like us a bit more, which is going to be hard, because, of course, I'm a hunchback. Amadei, I don't care about him. Let's go and suck up to the other ones. You are going to be the Keeper of the Swans. You are going to be the Master of the Horses. You, I think... Oh, you already had one. My brother, you're going to get... I can't give you an honorary title? Maybe because you're a kid. The bishop still likes me more than other people, which is good. Make this mayor like me a little bit more as well. You're going to be the Master of the Hunt. Board honorary title. You're going to be the High Almoner. Congratulations. And this mayor likes me a fair bit. I'll make him my cupbearer. Like so. They'll like me a little bit more as well. Siege of Monaco has won. Okay, we are 93%. Would you give up? War's been going on for a long time. Nope. We'll have to keep sieging out everything in Nice, I think. Otherwise, just keep standing here. Although, if I went and finished off some of his little stacks, that would make him less excited about fighting as well. Oh, one under siege quite quickly, actually. Wipe out that little stack. There we go, 100%. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Okay. Nice is mine. Well, we just moved the cardinal under my control is what happened. He's not particularly keen on me. Okay. We're not at peace. Who's this? We're fighting the mayor of Urbino. Because of the Kaiser. Okay, well, none of that is necessarily relevant to me. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss all my stuff. I'll move my retinue to my capital. And we'll let it play out like that for a little while longer. Okay, and we're not at peace, so I still can't run events. Choose a plot. Okay, I am relatively at peace. So this jerk-ass... Yeah, I can't revoke. I can imprison him. But imprisoning him doesn't make a difference. If I try to imprison him, he revolts. I beat him. I'm still not going to be able to revoke a title because we don't have the right stats. I don't think there's anything I can do to this guy. Here's something to check, though. Is he ambitious or anything like that? No. If I were to kill you, it wouldn't help at all. Well... My duchy of up in Burgundy here, the de jour. Is there anyone... You answer me to me directly, you answer to me directly, you answer to me directly, you as well. And I control Bourgogne directly, even though it's half sieged. Oh, one of these lesser people must be revolting is what's happening. Dangerous faction. They want elective succession in Burgundy. Their strength is 90% of the liege? We're so fucking boned, you guys. That's Amadei again, the usurper. Any chance I could just, like, assassinate him? Is there any chance in hell? No, no one likes me because I'm a hunchback. I wonder if I sent my spy master where this guy is there, I know it helps the chance of assassination, or it used to. Would it increase the chance of imprisoning him? He's running in Oasta in Savoy, right here. I will try. I'm going to take my spy master. I'm going to have him... Its plot power increase is all it really is. Still, I will move him to Savoy. We're going to yeah, assassinate his heir. Problem, they did get rid of the instant assassination button. Our initial plot power is higher, but we have no possible plot power. We could potentially assassinate his heir. Actually, looks like we get a lot of people on board for that. But it doesn't really help us. Then Marshal? The Marshal increases the chance of arresting. Okay, I'm not going to be able to move him for another month or two. Hopefully the faction doesn't launch before then. We don't have much money in the bank. Kind of sucks. We can't really get mercs. We do have some alliances, although not much. Makes me wish maybe I'd gone ahead and married for an alliance instead of married for a genius. But we'll see what we can do. Alright. Arrest chance in Savoy should now be higher. 50-50. If it doesn't work out, almost certainly we'll have a massive civil war, which we may lose. Failed to capture him, of course. Of course I'm going to lose on the 50-50. Actually, I should have raised my forces beforehand. I'm kind of being a derp there. That was a mistake. He's going to group up. One of these are mountains. Okay, let's head over here and see what we can do. No allies for me to call in. To the effeminate tadpole roast kestrel. May your humors rot in living war. This is a formal declaration of war. This is a new guy, another duke. The Duke of Provence. Oh, good. So everything's falling apart. Looks like we will have more troops available here than Savoy. They're moving into Bern, which is hills. I'm going to attack him in Bern. Yeah, we'll have a disadvantage, but it's better than attacking in the mountains. So, you're going to get to Bern on the 1st of July. Okay, there you go. It's not the 1st of July. What? Oh, different people. Alright, everyone move in here. The 17th, tell me we'll catch him. No, of course we won't. The 1st of July. He's going to get to my capital first, although that's not necessarily a problem either. No, you are supposed to move this way. On the 16th, I will start to move towards my capital with everyone. Okay, it said 17th. How did they get there on the... I don't understand. Wait a tick. Alright, we should be able to stomp these guys anyway, which is good. No, this guy. These hitboxes are kind of screwy sometimes. Wow, we have shit leaders. Duncan is leading the middle. I suppose I could lead a flank. Sure, why not? Might die early, but then maybe my other brother will take over. I don't know what that will do for these wars if I die soon. Alright. Alright, we'll clean this up. Hope these guys don't catch me there. 8th of July, 4th of July. No, we'll get out of the way. Alright, so we'll stomp his main army. We've already got a 75... Oh, that's another war. That's the old war that I used to be in. Okay. We captured someone as well, which is nice. You, meanwhile, we're not going to catch you there. You've got 4,000 men over there. That's not good. Tell you what, let's move directly to Savoy. Just siege out Savoy in the mountains. If Duke Bullshit of Provence wants to come and attack me in the mountains, I guess we'll have to accept that. But otherwise, I'll just siege out Savoy and try to end this one war, and then I'll get some more men involved. Meanwhile, I am losing money, so there's no hope whatsoever of ever getting a vassal. Okay, so another war did end. Who are these Jews? Who are these jerks? I have no idea where they came from. Alright. Saint-Ouen jumped in on one side, maybe? Still, we're going to be fighting in the forest with 3-to-1 odds. Very happy for it. Money went up a tiny bit. That's good. Are we collecting taxes? We are. Excellent. You're suppressing revolts in Savoy, which isn't being particularly helpful. Well, if we'd won that 50-50, we'd be in better shape, but so far, so good. This is big 4K stack is a little bit scary, certainly. You're going to be running to Aargau, so we'll definitely chase you there. And then the plan is to go back to Savoy afterwards. Jihad for Jerusalem. There we go. Like clockwork. We received a crushing blow to the head. I mean, I know there's a risk of putting your ruler in battle, but instantly losing out there, so it's fine. So he'll die early, and our brother will take over. I'm totally okay with that. Ripplesaurus Rex, who's got fine stats, he is going to take over and be the ruler of the Habsburgs. I'm not mad in any way, but it's a little bit funny, exactly. Like, every possible roll that can go badly will happen. Hello, Johnny Bravo. Thank you very much for resubscribing 10 months in a row. It's crazy sauce. We're going to try to smack this down again. It's very important to keep the enemy troops down as much as possible. There's another set of enemies over here. That is a big stack. We're going to catch some people. Oh, okay, yeah, it's the HRE army is going away. We're not at war with them. But the other one we will catch, and we will fight in the plains. If we can get one of these fuckers out of the war, it's going to be... This RNG is just completely out of control, this game. It is absolutely nuts. I really want to get to Savoy before these guys come. And no, they're going to go to Savoy. Fuck! Okay, so now we have to do a runny game. These are hills. I'd rather defend in the mountains. So what I'm going to do is actually go to over here. I really was hoping to stand in Savoy. Valais would be okay too. Oh, some other people are fighting with something. The Dam, thank you very much for subscribing. Also, Flobo has tipped Essentia to compensate for certain people in the chat. Oh, and Christopher Ninja, I missed your message. Actually, I missed a couple of these. My bad. Christopher Ninja says he's my bad luck charm. And Slenderman. Oh, I have played a horror game for my fans. If you guys have watched, I've done a full Let's Play of Amnesia. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that again. Hello, Cerbers. Thank you for subscribing. No, I remember you had a name. It was Serb something. I remember from a long time ago. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be meaning there. You're going to come join me there. You have 2-to-1 odds. I'll get there first and be able to defend in the mountains, but that is pretty bad. Oh, we got a few more troops that can come in. They'll still have really good stats above me. I could do something crazy, like recruit some small, cheap mercs. No? Can't hire any? Damn. To say for like a month to throw into the combat. Probably makes more sense to just keep running away. They won't even get there in time for the start of the battle. But if I'm going to fight anywhere, I want it to be in the mountains. Vastly outnumbered. No character leading there at all. Hello, Friday 0408. Stuff and things. Thank you very much. Well, whatever. We'll take it. Gosh darn it. No allies we can call in. We just subscribed. Noodle Pushkin just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. We got some defenses. Oh, we're getting trounced as expected. Oh, and they actually caught us over there, which is particularly bad. Avril, I don't suppose the CK2 fanfiction based on your gameplay would be upcoming, no plans for that, but, you know, maybe if someone wants to take it upon themselves. Yeah, so we got obliterated there. Shepard! Shepard is my favorite commander on the promenade. Thank you very much for the generous tip. Rarely turned into your live stream simply because of the time constraints, but I've been watching your YouTube for a very long time. Well, thank you very much. So, now that is a separate war. Technically, we still have a winning war score against the Duke of Savoy. Thank you very much. Okay. Rose Kestrel has died at 17. The civil wars are still going on? Really? White peace. We'd lose a bunch of prestige. Fuck it. We're already in shit straits. Come on. Get my white piece. Alright, and then this guy wants what? The de jure war over Nice. The Duke of Provence. So the Duke of Provence does not listen to me. Oh, right, because he belongs to the king, and he wants Nice, which is a de jure part of his place. What can we do here? We got some people back on board. We can't raise an army that'll do anything. We're just gonna have to give up Nice. We'll give up Nice for now. We'll come back and kick their ass later. No need to kill off the rest of my troops there, buddy boy. At all. Come on. There we go. Alright. Who are we? We're 14. We're being looked after by Siegfried the Wicked. Seriously? We're weak. Our brother does have a claim. We've got, what kind of holdings? The kingdom, the duchy, county, county, county. We got a truce with some dude. We're rebuilding this. We actually have, I think, enough money potentially to get more retinue. We were holding off at some point, but we should probably go and stack that back in. Go and get sort of the more expensive we can get. This one here, some pikes and archers, why not? It's my, way to tell what my unique unit in the area is? There is. We're not there yet. Alright, so we'll let that build up over time. We can clear out the leaders so that people can go home and do whatever the hell they want. We'll get double a retinue for next time. We have a claim on the Duchy of Savoy. And it can be inherited by the successor. That's great. That's actually one of the things we're definitely going to do. Fuck up this guy at some point. When we're older, though. At least another 5 years or so. We could appoint a regent. Right now it's my spy master. Luckily, he loves me a fair deal. I can't arrange a marriage for him? That's kind of annoying. I would really like to. Go. And why don't you marry someone with a lisp? Presumably someone with high intrigue. Who wants to get married, but would also like me. Everyone who wants to get married kind of hates me a little bit. Quick, actually. She's a genius. Oh, hey. Helvis. No, you're not going to marry Helvis. I might want to marry Helvis, actually. In fact, I think I do. Adelheid? No. You're not going to marry anyone important. Anyway, you get this one. Congratulations. Meanwhile, I should arrange a betrothal between myself and a genius. I have to apologize to Helvis for the fact that, can I search for genius in here? Apologize to Helvis for the fact that she never got around to, you know, popping out some prince and queens and things. I guess I could search for Helvis, couldn't I? How's she not in the list of people? Elvis is there. Where is she right now? Yeah, she's gonna get tons of prestige. I will again lose a shit ton of prestige for marrying a low life. Well, a low born. You know what? People are pushing for the Austria one now, which we debated before. At this point, I think it actually makes sense to get more alliances. Yes, the bloodline stuff was good, but you know what? Let's go ahead for the alliance over here. She was in the list, yeah? She's still depressed, which is too bad. Hopefully she'll get over that. Yeah, I need an alliance. Henrik over here is actually strong, but she's only 5. It would take us ages before we could actually marry and solidify that relationship, which is too bad. That's a good genetic trait to have, though. Lots of bonus health, all kinds of good stats. Really, really good stat. All right, Adela, Duchess of Austria. That's who we're going to betroth ourselves to. We will still lose a little bit of prestige because we're going to be marrying a duchess, but that's okay. All right, we'll do it that way. The alliance at this point is somewhat worthwhile. And then we'll just wait until we come of age, and then she comes of age. I think she was a little younger than me. I can't remember. Not show me who I'm betrothed to? Oh, there we go. Oh, that was the other message, right. So she is 13, and I am 15. So 3 years before we can actually get married. But hopefully that'll be good enough. Plus she'll get land when she dies. Yeah, I haven't actually checked to see what the status of these things are. No, that's not where I want to go. Her liege. So she's, hold on, she's the actual Duchess. She's not inheriting anything. She's the actual Duchess. Yeah, okay. So I'm being kind of mega ultra derp there. Well, there was still something to be said about marrying the genius. Chat wanted me to marry the genius, but if I had realized she was the actual Duchess, I would have married her without polling the chat in the first place. I just thought, I forgot, because you know when it says princess, doesn't mean anything? But I forgot that the child of a duke doesn't have a title. So if it says Duchess, it means she's actually the Duchess. Are barely able to pay their tax. I can lower the taxes or tell them to not. We'll piss off everyone a little bit. But it means lowering the taxes, right? So if I check my laws, which again, we still haven't gone up to low crown authority yet. Maybe I'll wait until people like me a little bit more before I start to push it. City taxation is normal. We'd bring it down to minimum. What do we think we're going to do, guys? Usually I say no, but at this point, it might be helpful to keep our relations up a little bit. What does the chat want me to do? Just waiting for it to catch up over here. You're 15. 5 years of less opinion and nothing. Yeah, well. Increase the taxes. Well, we'll say no. We'll just say no then. It'll upset people a little bit. Hopefully they'll get over it before they decide to start executing me. Oh, I should check to make sure that my people are deployed. My spy master should be discovering plots in my capital to keep me alive. We are going to be fabricating claims on Lorraine again. Training troops at home. Okay, this is going to be fine. Oh, and let's increase our cultural tech at home. Yeah, we can't make any tax changes at all because we're in a regency. That'll go away soon. Then again, we'll have to pick ideas. Certainly our first ambition will be to get married. And this guy will not lead an army, because he's not a hunchback. Although, I'm convinced we're getting, like, RNG screwed again and again and again. Taking risks leading the armies, but come on. 30 seconds into a war and boom. Not just wounded, not maimed, but rendered an invalid. After our dad gets assassinated in his sleep. And our grandfather was also bopped in the head. Give Peter a chance, but then we'll probably do a swap later. So, our education's coming from a scholarly theologian, which would actually, if I get the same thing as him, it would drop my fertility, which would be bad. Yona de Sarno and Hitman von Habsburg had a baby, who is currently going to be called Demeter, but that's not going to stick around. We are going to go and load up the subscriber list and pick subscriber at random to be named. Subscriber list right over here. Who is going to be this baby? Scroll to here. And we've got M. Bauer 123. Congratulations on being born or something. RNG, more like RNG get wrecked. That's right. That is exactly right. My liege likes me. No. That's how much I like him. My liege doesn't like me particularly much. Cynical versus zealous. Hopefully I get something decent. Dangerous faction. Of course there is. 71%. They want elective succession. I need to get some positive stats going on. I definitely will take a focus that gives me a diplomacy bonus. Probably the family bonus, even though I'm not married yet. We still owe money to the Jewish moneylenders, but we're never going to pay that back. My military is like, oh, I didn't realize my retinue was not set to recharge. I am the fairest of them all. I always get compliments. I'm going to be vain. Okay. Mini events. I'm a legal age. Regency ended. I did get the scholarly theologian. I've got a claim on Lorraine. I think it's too early to use it. It's hard to tell. Let's me set a focus. I want a diplomacy oriented one. We could grab a little bit of carousing for a little while to max that out. And just wait until family a little bit later. But we're going to get married in like 2 years now. And we already have a slight debuff to our fertility. No, I'm going to go ahead and lock in family. We can switch it around later. And my ambition will be to... Oh, I can't ambitionize to get married? Really? I have to have an ambition, though. Well, I really have very little hope of becoming any of these roles. Let me hold off on that. A lot of people want me to use it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Duke of Lorraine over here, what kind of allies he's got. Quite a few. All these green ones would actually come in as well. He could raise 3,000 troops on his own. I could also raise 3,000 troops. I don't have the money, especially I'm going to go broke if I use it. So I'm just going to take the piety for now. I'll leave him there. We're going to wait until we've got a bit more cash. We haven't even refilled our retinue yet. It would be foolish to use it. Well, I mean, we could grab it now for the claim and not actually declare war, but we'll wait. And yes, we're going to go ahead and flip our court chaplain because apparently that last guy was not as useful as we might have liked. Court chaplain. Go ahead, actually improve religious relations in my capital. Make sure everyone likes me as much. I would be content with visiting the church every other Sunday, but if I don't show up, the prince scolds me. Oh, I must be, I'm cynical, right? No, I'm zealous. Prince scolds me and tells me I should set a better example for my subjects. I'm zealous. Why would I not go to church every Sunday? I'm confused about something. Maybe I misread it. Probably a really good chance that I just misread it. So no one else is joining in. It's just the fact that this Duke here is a massive Duke nozzle and has a fair number of troops on his own that he can bring up. I can give him an honorary title. Or I can make him court jester and make him hate me a little bit more, a little bit faster. I would like to pump up the laws, but I'm not going to do it right now because it's going to upset people, shake things up, and there's not enough people who like me yet. Well, actually, they're not too bad. Be really nice if we could pass. Now, those are all my direct vassals, not everyone. Let's wait until this finishes. Before we start rocking the boat, let's let our retinue completely recharge before we do anything crazy. Oh, a little bit of a rebellion over here. I've learned to take pride in my actions and in my great family. I've lost the humble trait. Okay. Hold the feast. Yes! Can we right now? I want... It's so nice when you're running a mod that lets you prepare ahead of time for one of these feasts and things like that. So we just need to wait until November. And right, I can't go hunting because I don't have that. We can't hold the summer fair right now. I'm less interested in the summer fair, but yeah, the feast would be an excellent idea. So let's go ahead. A group of hedge knights have visited Burgundy. Adalbero has met with them and asked for my reply. I can welcome them with a lavish feast, which would give me gregarious, which is a great trait. Presumably I don't have it yet. Indeed, no. Guaranteed to get it? Guaranteed to get it. Thank you very much. Or I can do stupid things. So let's not do stupid things. Gregarious, oh man. +2 diplomacy, more attractive. Vassals like me more. And other gregarious people like me even more. But what happened to the Chancellor? He met with them. Doesn't mean he should leave. These guys are pretty good. Both these guys have equal traits. He's got a claim to a title somewhere. He's a mayor, though. Keeping mayors happy is good for tax income. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then again, go back to trying to fabricate claims in Lorraine. We might go ahead and jump on those at some point. Yeah, I'm going to wait until I get married and then pick an ambition. Hedge Knights participated in a minor tournament together with other knights. Sadly, one of those landless vagabonds has been severely injured. Both of them give me piety. One cost me prestige, another one cost me money. Send them on their way. No, let's let them stay in the castle. That's fine. Plus, we'll save a few bucks. I mean, prestige is good, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm pretty happy how it goes. Oh, the feast, the feast, the feast. Yes, it's in a second. We gotta wait until November. It's October right now. We'll absolutely hold the feast unless the Emperor, the Kaiser, decides to declare war on someone, which would be very annoying. If you pick the military focus, +3 martial, there's a chance to get an event that will give you the strong trait. Ah, very nice to know. What we'll probably do is try to do that after we maybe have a kid. Although, you want strong first so that you can pass it on. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Threats. Only 25% right now, but I'm gonna hold my breath. It is now November. How come I can't? What? Oh, I need at least 100 prestige to hold the feast. Seriously. Great. Well, alright. I guess we do nothing. Feast next year. So right now we've got the short reign trait, which isn't great. There you go. One more year. Or very soon. Sometime this year we will get married. And we won't be popping out any genius kids, but hopefully none of them will be hunchbacks this time around. You're going to take the rest of the land in your de jure kingdom or no? Okay. De jure kingdom. I have all the land in my de jure kingdom. Except for the fact that except for the Duchy of Provence, because this guy doesn't listen to me. But I can't... Well, I mean, I guess I can grab little bits. But I can't get the Duke to just lay down arms. We will be working on taking this stuff, but we're going to have to get back to it. Because right now he's too powerful. Hey! Con Master of Con, thank you very much for subscribing. He can raise 5k troops right now. And I can only raise 4k, and I have no money. So, we're going to have to wait. We have a lot of things to wait. I would like to take some land up here. I would like to take this. I can't... It sucks. I wish the... I really wish the Kaiser would just give me this dude. But he won't. Can't plot for it. I can't start a faction. Start a faction to push me onto the throne? No one likes me enough for that. Or an anti-king? Hey, levy reinforcement rates. That's not terribly relevant, but whatever, it's okay. We're basically at our cap, and that's all we can raise up. This Duke of Provence. We made that big fight for Nice, and we actually brought it into the HRE as opposed to belonging to Genoa, but then we had to lose it because of just rough timing. Everything coming up at the same time. Okay, we... Adela. Yes, so this is the person I was betrothed to. The Duchess, who is reigning, I accept. I lost prestige. Money is good, but a 200 prestige chunk right now would be really, really helpful because I'll be able to run a feast this year, for example. Now, my wife, of course, is my ally. She should come. How many people can she raise up? Not very many. She's still depressed as well, which is just awful. Let us try to have a son. My good wife. Who actually likes me, which is important. So we have a few more alliances, but I'm still not sure about doing war. On the other hand, this guy just declared war. What are you doing? Hacking. You're trying to revoke something. There was ever a time to attack. It may very well be now. This is the Duke of Savoy. Hold on, this is someone else. The Duke of Savoy is super weak right now. His allies are leading revolts. And he's got some counts and stuff which aren't relevant. So this is not the Duke. I'm not talking about fighting the Duke of Provence anymore. We could start with the Duke of Savoy. Because he's a jerk-ass. Also, I have a claim on this duchy, so I would take this duchy away, which would make me much more powerful and allow me to continue going south. I think this is the thing to do. It might be ill-timed. I don't know. I'm hoping my wife will kick in some help. We'll see. Alright. Listen, punk ass. How come I can't declare war on you? He's one of my vassals. But I want the title. Oh, I can revoke it. Right. Okay, hold on. I'm getting stupid here. I've got a claim on the duchy. Hold on. Oh, we can't revoke because... Oh, my God. We're just fucked on this guy. I can't declare war on him because he's my goddamn vassal. And there's no way for me to revoke a title because we don't have the crown authority. If I put him in jail... Like, that's normally the thing. You have the medium authority, then you, like, get this guy to revolt, throw him in jail, and then you take his title away. Or you get a claim on it. But right now, I can't do any of that. I could kill all of his kids. It's going to take forever before it comes into my grace. Raise your army first. Well, there's nothing I can do. I can try to imprison him again. I could raise my army first, then try to imprison him again. But that's not going to help. He is running the faction. That's true. I forgot about that. We could just try to arrest him again. Alana, thank you very much for subscribing. Also, Shanyo, I need a gypsy girl and singing gargoyles, and your hunchback will feel right at home. Yeah, well, my hunchback is right at home in the ground right now. So I could arrest him just to fuck up the succession faction, which might be good. Also, if I go to war right now, there's a good chance this guy will attack. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to raise our goddamn army. We are going to sit it in Savoy. We're going to wait for everyone to get there, then we will try to arrest this fool. We're going to go ahead and move our marshal there. Now, some of these troops are his, so they will break, but we'll still be in the right position overall to just smash him. Actually, I guess what I could do then... Can I not lower these guys? Oh, no. Confused. I do not want to lead an army, thank you very much. Amadei is leading one of the armies, and that's not going to happen for very long. Let the rest of the troops come here, and then we're going to try to arrest his ass. We could just try to assassinate him. But I don't think that we've got the support for it. So, listen, I just hate you. 47% chance. Tyrannical? Why is it tyrannical? He's running the faction. Last time it was completely legit. How come it's tyrannical this time? Fuck! I don't want to have the minus 40 penalty. That's too high. Alright, just go home. Nuesclas! Thank you very much for subscribing. We will feast in a day. Thank you for the reminder. And we are pregnant. Very nice. Boom. Hold the feast. God damn it. I feel like we can't do anything. Everything is shit. Dangerous factions again. Oh, yeah. No, we'll hire people. We'll spend the money. We'll make it as good as we can. Out of time, 43. That's out of time. That's a license plate from Back to the Future. Send out all the invitations. Take the Duchy of Dauphine. Alright, let's find. Du jour. The Duke who answers to the Kaiser. And that's the thing, like I can't well, I can. He's small. Okay, let's finish the feast. Okay, so I can declare war on him. Because he doesn't answer to me and some bits are du jour. Okay. Alright, thank you very much. That one is, it's a very good one. Count Agnes. She's gay. I'm pretty sure she's not interested. Anyway. I'm not going to do anything more than that. Oh, Conjurer's Tricks. Gain some prestige. I think I'll join them too. Some dancers. Gain some more prestige. Amadeus being a douche and we hate each other. Retract vassalization. You be more specific about retract vassalization? Transfer vassalization is where I give things away. The bishop insulted me. So yeah, we're just waiting for the party to be over. More prestige, more prestige. Whoa! Count Hugo cut the throat of my servants when the clumsy man spilled wine over his garb. I can imprison him. He doesn't even like me very much. It would gain me the just, which is a great trait to have. Or it can be arbitrary. Yeah, no, we're gonna imprison him. We're gonna become the just. And that'll be okay. And then we've got some ransom we can do. Excellent. Oh, actually, hold on. I should have just released him. Because then I would have gotten a big buff to all the people in my domain. Can I actually release him first? Nah, he's already considering an offer. Crap. Because all my vassals would have liked me better. Bosca is not anyone who is relevant. We'll just go ahead and release her regardless. Yes, we'll go ahead and join. More prestige. Alright, well, we got the money, so that's okay. Alright, let's go after the King of Lyon. He's got Duke of Saxony, Duke of Bavaria, Duke of Susa. They might not all jump in. But that's a lot of duchies he's allied with. Fuck. Like we can't do anything. He is very weak, though. He can only raise 2k troops himself. So, at the very least, we can probably smack him down pretty fast. So we're going to press our own claims on Lyon. And then we are going to raise our army. And march in there right away, because some of ours have full morale. None of his will have particularly full morale. Trying to be quite a few guys. Right, meet up in Geneva first, and then we'll go. We'll outnumber him, it'll be fine. He might get in some reinforcements from other people, but his main army will be crushed before then. Alright. Merge up. Go. I'm not leading troops. I am leading troops. Of course I am. Me, and then I can't. Then I can't replace myself? Listen, I'll try to leave myself out of the battle. I'm just gonna hang back. This guy, we're gonna hang back in Geneva. We're leading troops in Geneva, you guys. It's okay. Nothing to worry about. We could call in allies. Now, I don't think they have yet, so I'm gonna try to avoid calling them in at this time. We need to chase this guy down. Killing off the troops is extremely important. And you're going to run back. Go there as well. Hopefully this will actually stack wipe you. Yes, indeed. And then we're sieging. Here, I'll go bravely join the siege now. What could possibly go wrong at this point? Ugh. I have a new heir! Sybil von Habsburg. She's not a hunchback or anything. She's also not named Sybil. She is going to be named... a name I can't really pronounce. Jockey. Jockey! My daughter! Okay. Step 1. Have at least one kid. Lovely. We still have the ambition to have a son, which means our fertility will be improved that much more. Snake just subscribed. Hey, Snake122591. Thank you very much for subscribing. Also check the tip alert. Nope, nothing there. Okay. How's this guy staying around? I guess he's still doing his internal war. That's the Kaiser. He is still warring. Yeah, he's trying to revoke this territory over here, which is going to make him that much more powerful, which is super annoying. Unpause. Speed up. Siege. We haven't died yet, guys. We've made it like 2 whole years in control. French populace in Bourgogne have embraced German culture. Civilized peasants. Oh, that's fantastic. That's based very highly on the stewardship of the ruler of the province, which in this case is me. I don't have huge stewardship, though, but I have an effective 30, which isn't bad. Also, it's time for us to potentially spend some points. Oh, I'm going to spend some points on the siege equipment here, but here's the big one. Noble customs is the way to go, so that our vassals like us slightly more. I think that's probably okay. We're well below our domain size limit. Nothing to worry about there. We could go and smash these guys, but... well, actually, maybe I will do it. The retinue of the king. Which one's the one I'm actually leading, though? I want to leave that one behind. There. And then... there we go. That should be plenty to keep sieging, yeah? Yeah, it is. We'll bring the big stack over here. Stomp out that group. And actually, I guess we could be sieging both lands. This is the actual war goal, but we may as well siege out 2 places. If we're not assaulting, the size of the siege doesn't really matter. It might have a tiny bit of an impact, but not too much. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to try to finish up this war, and then we'll take a short break. Ooh, there were some villains there for a second. But I think that was an HRE-related villain. Nothing to do with me. So, my heir here, if we take a look at the Duchy of... yeah, my heir will get both at the same time. What a perfect marriage. Thank you. I'm... fucking elective succession bullshit. Do not proc. Honestly. Listen, who's this? I would really, really like it if you would leave the faction. Is that not an option? Can I not ask them to, leave the faction? I'm sure that used to be a thing. You've got a title and everything, bro. Why you gotta be like that? Lost our chaplain, so let's go and reassign you. And go ahead, keep improving religious relations in my my current spot. We haven't had it go yet. If I can get Leo on my side, directly under my control, that will help my strength a fair bit. Also, I think if I grabbed a couple, if I warred against these guys a little bit later, I could actually usurp the title of the duchy completely, which would be that much more handy. Okay, we're at 97%. Would you... no. Eventually you would. We're going to go and... break off a handful of people back over here. Oh! Really? That's... much, is it? Hang on. How many do we need over here? 2,500. Might not be... Something like that. There we go. That'll allow me to siege both once again. So, Jerusalem has been jihaded. Wasn't there a little bit of Jerusalem up here? There is. Huh. I am leading troops in the campaign. One day, a sergeant from my army rides up and asks to speak with me. He presents you with a small box containing a holy relic. Explains that it was found by a foraging party in the ashes of the nearby church. This shall henceforth be an heirloom of the family, which will, until the end of the game, well, until my current king dies, I will get a monthly piety boost. Or I could give it to the local church, which would give me 10 piety. So either way, I get 10 piety right up front. It would give me the charitable trait. Oh, I want charitable. The +3 diplomacy is gargantuanly massive. We're going to take that. Okay. Seems like the right thing to do anyway. Princess, my sister is a Grey Eminence. Okay, we are going to marry you for an alliance. Period. The King of Leon? Really? I mean, I could go matrilineal marriage as well, which would give me some alliances. Matrilineal marriage to the Prince of Navarra. The Prince of Jerusalem. Navarra is microscopic. And there's a lot of little ways of doing it. I really... Oh! Henry, Prince of Aquitaine. We can get an alliance with Aquitaine. And a matrilineal marriage. Which, you know, Habsburgs, something, something, something. I'm liking this. Yes, he's 35 years old. I'm sorry, sister, that he's so old. But he's trusting and kind and charitable. Arbitrary kind of sucks. He's also depressed, so he might die a little bit soon. Hopefully, you'll make babies first. But an alliance with Aquitaine? Fuck yeah. Way too valuable. Way too valuable. And it's matrilineal at that, which is interesting. I don't know if it'll go anywhere, but we may as well sow the seeds. If I recall correctly, in our last campaign with Scotland, we randomly at some point married the son or daughter of the English king, I can't remember, and just ended up inheriting the whole goddamn thing. It was like, ah, beautiful. I still don't groak CK2 the same way that I groak EU4. Oh, that's... Okay, those are rebels. They're not actually in a war with me. Hopefully they don't come this way now. It's a temporary thing. Good. I just want to finish this war, and then I gotta go take a break. Short break. 3 minutes. Finish the war. I gotta refill my coffee. Because this stuff is cold. Cold, 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 cold. Refill the coffee and maybe nuke it for a minute or two. Alright, about to finish that siege. That'll probably give us what we need. We need, ooh. Siege Lyon is 1. Need new Chancellor. Got a claim. Torture. Put the Duke there, make him like me a little bit more, but no. Oh, you're leading troops. Tell you what, I'll bring you home. And I could have you improve diplomatic relations somewhere. No, we'll go back to the work of fabricating claims in Lorraine. 100%.